Yeah, buddies. It's Wednesday. We're the Bennington Show, the only father-daughter radio show in the history of radio. I'm Gail Bennington.
I'm Ron Bennington, and sorry about that unexpected day off yesterday. I had to go back down to the center. Mm-hmm. Apparently, you can't throw up for 24 straight hours without losing a lot of hydration.
Yes, and you need hydration, and you need a water boy with you at all times.
Here's the thing. They were a little alarmed that they're going, this happened a long time after it should have happened. But then I got on the phone with Chris, and he was screaming at me that he knows people that this was their worst day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's unexpected, but it has happened.
And then they were also concerned about like how much weight I lost in a week. And then Chris was yelling on the phone, "It's fucking water weight, dude. It's water weight. Don't fucking listen to them." He was like going crazy.
Why are you trying to fight these doctors?
he was going.
Also, that's like not an insult. Like, they're not trying to hurt his feelings. They're not trying to body shame him.
No, they were a little alarmed. They're like, "This is bad." And then he told me it's just fucking water weight. And then I told him that they didn't have something. And then he said stuff curse words that I didn't even think could go together. So it's nice to have somebody in my corner.
Yeah.
I'm always in your corner.
Yeah.
Because the women were all trying to trick me to stay longer. And I can only stay so much time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My thing when I lose my cool is when I think I'm leaving at 2, it's now 3.
Yeah.
And now they're talking about 5.
That's a kind of, I feel you on that, because I have that with like delayed flights.
Yes.
Where it's like I put it in my mind I'm going to be at the airport, and I put it in my mind I'm going to be on a plane for this amount of time. Not a minute more. I don't know why. Sometimes maybe I'll give like a little like, hey, you never know. You can be sitting there for 30 minutes. But that's as far as I go with it. And once we start to add 1, 2, 3, 4 hours onto this experience, I'm losing my mind. But if I had decided to take a flight that was that amount of flight, I would have set my brain to that number. That would have been like, I accept that.
Do you get more uneasy if you're on the runway before you leave or on the runway after you get there?
Okay. They're both anxiety inducing, but I think I had such a bad one before we left, and I'm not a great flyer. So I'm like, we haven't even flown yet, and I'm already done. You know what I mean? So I think that one was worse because I knew I still had a whole fucking flight ahead of me. They're both bad. The second one is antsy because you're like, we're here. Like,
yeah.
Everybody, I think, is antsy the second you hit the ground and the door isn't open. If you 100%. Have to wait 3 minutes for the door to be open, people are going fucking weird.
For some reason, even though you haven't been allowed to leave this airplane because it's been in flight, now we're on the ground. You've taken me prisoner, is what you've done. Like, you're like,
you're never opening this up.
Leave, officer? Am I under arrest? You have to tell me.
What do you mean you're waiting for a gates? Just pick one. There's like 60 of them. Just pull in.
I'll walk from wherever. Wherever you take me, I'll walk from there, please.
Oh, by the way, with the dehydration yesterday, so first they tried to do a blood pool. Mm-hmm. 3 times they're hitting me, and I'm fucking empty. I got nothing. Oh, then they find a vein they want. They get it out, and then when they take the thing out, I don't even have a drop of blood that comes up on my arm. Like I didn't even need a bandage. And they put it on anyway. I go, there's nothing there.
I don't do well with the blood draws. It
doesn't bother me even slightly.
I know. Some people, it means nothing to. But it's very difficult for me. Particularly when we're going from the veins in this general area, the crook of the arm. Mm-hmm. No, thank you. I can't even be touched in that area because it makes me think of a blood draw.
I have them doing it off my wrist and the back of my fucking thumb and everything now. Even though I have a port. I go, I have a port.
Can you just
and
take it?
They go, oh yeah, we don't do that on this floor. I'm always on the wrong floor to use the port. Now I wanted to get here because I knew Earl would be so excited yesterday. And I was going to tell him I can't see these goddamn Knicks losing. You know what I mean?
Doesn't
This
seem
is
possible.
a team of destiny. And then unfortunately, I watched that game last night. And I'm like, both these teams could beat the Knicks.
Yeah. I mean, they are two banger teams.
They're two better teams. It doesn't mean that they're going to win, but they're better.
The Knicks have this thing. They have this fluidity. The communication between each player.
It's great.
It's unbelievable. And everybody knows their role. The guys come off the bench. They destroy.
Yes.
Everything is clicking right now. It feels really,
It's great
really good.
coaching, and Brunson is a coach. He's a leader for real. On the floor, they just want to win. They're great.
Yeah, first
I
quarter.
don't know if they have the talent. You know what I mean?
But they have made such amazing adjustments throughout this playoff run that
Okay.
I think they're gonna do it. They can't go this far not to do it.
I wouldn't fucking put you down. But they've beat teams in the East that nobody said was amazing all year.
No.
Nobody said, oh, Atlanta, Philadelphia, fucking Cleveland. We've never brought them up.
Right.
Cleveland
And then- yeah.
sat down for 3 games. They gave it up. They were like, just win.
They're exhausted.
And also, I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy. I just want you to know this is the truth of how the sport goes. To say, like, they can't lose it when they've come this far, someone does that every season. It's
Yeah.
horrifying for that team and that team's fans.
Normally that team is from the
Awful.
East.
It's awful.
I mean, in the history of basketball in this country, the West has dominated. And look, I watched every single fucking, at least the last 10 games, every minute of the Knicks. I'm not a giant Knicks fan. So when I've been telling you that they played amazing and I can't believe how good they are as a team, that's serious. That isn't some homer all dressed in fucking, I'm going to just say it, Spike Lee. You know what I mean? But they got to, I mean, if they win this, it will maybe be one of the greatest runs of all time because what they did to the East was demolished. And then they're not going to be favored.
No.
No matter which of these fucking teams. They're not going to be favored. And the reason why, they're better players.
Yeah, straight up.
They're better players over there.
Yes.
Now, here's the weird thing. You can tell the league wants Oklahoma to do this because they see Oklahoma as the bad guys, right? A lot of people hate Oklahoma. They flop all the time. They're fucking, people are still mad that they're Seattle's team. And it's not like Oklahoma City's a fucking basketball hub
right.
for anybody. And they want Wemby to become the face. And they don't want the face to beat the team that's like the Cinderella team this year.
That's good insight. That's absolutely correct.
And every game is fucking rigged. I mean, are they going to rig it for?
We don't
I don't know. I don't know. The Bockers have captured the hearts of 5 boroughs.
Just those 5 specifically, though.
Did you see how bad the New York celebrities were treated? They didn't get their front row seats.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
yeah.
they didn't?
Fat Joe paid money, and they pushed him back to the 4th fucking row. And he paid for his seat.
Spike wasn't even on the
shit.
court, right? He was a few rows back.
Nobody was.
No.
Chalamet and his lovely wife, they weren't
Wow.
there. Now, they got on that court at the end of the game, believe me.
Oh yeah, storm that thing. Did you notice during the ceremony after the game? So there was a shot of like behind Spike, and he was like taking a shot of Brunson and recording. It was a shot of Spike Lee recording Brunson from like a low angle, and then it cut to Chalamet, who was doing the same exact thing, and I found that cringe. Like he was just copying Spike.
Well, that's how you learn. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's how you learn.
He's just a boy. He's just
He
a
wants to
growing
be
boy.
a director. He's trying to find a
Yeah.
shot. Stiller
live
has
on his
also
phone.
shot some amazing shit with his phone. It's really fucking funny how much better he uses his phone than other people. So here's the thing. This is the reason. What I love about Brunson is there is zero charisma to that man. Nobody could be worse in an interview. Nobody could be worse celebrating. He just fucking stands there. And he's just a workman. He doesn't want people to fuck around. He did not celebrate that thing. He was like, good. Now we go on. Now we move on. Everything about him I like.
He when he was about to get the award, the MVP for the series, he told Josh Hart, get the hell out of there, because last time when they won the cup,
because he fucks around.
Yeah, he fucks around all the time, which I find hysterical. I think it's really funny. But Brunson, you don't want none of that shit.
Well, I mean, he does not in the important moments. That's his boy. He fucking loves the guy.
Sure. Yeah.
I love all my former Nets who are now Knicks. I watch them with so much heart. I love Mikal Bridges so much. Always will. Shamit, Landry Shamit, or as he was called, ShamWow. I don't know if they still. I don't think the Knicks carried that nickname over, but I really wish they had.
You don't get to bring your nickname from the other thing. It's like when you left WCW. Now Ric Flair is just the champ. And you're going to be the Texas Tornado. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I guess Mikal Bridges isn't Brooklyn Bridges over there.
Yeah.
Manhattan either.
Hey, Matt. What's up?
What's up, Bennington? It's $1 million.
Yeah.
So, I'm not a big basketball guy, but I just watched the last Thunder Spurs game, and I've been following the Knicks. This Wemby character, 7'4", plays like a two guard. I've never seen a player like him before, ever.
And he's a baby still.
22.
He's a baby. Now,
it's unreal how good he is.
When he decides to turn it on, it's fucking impossible. But the Knicks also, they figure things out. Like, they're not just going out there playing fucking basketball. This team, they're team first. There's no fucking bullshit out of them. And no jive. Nobody's come up with a funny dance to do.
No.
Right,
or,
true.
You're doing all these stupid things. They just fucking want to win this. And they let their fans do all the nutty shit.
Right.
The saddest thing to me is the Knicks would be the perfect all-white team since the old Celtics. This would be the most popular thing that ever happened. If these workmen that came in with their hard hats and their lunch boxes were as white as Larry Bird, the nation would be so happy.
It'd bring us all together, to be totally honest.
Well, the whites. It'll bring the whites.
They would bring the whites all together.
And we need it now more than ever.
But Earl, you're in the nervous part of this run now because you can't do anything.
Nope.
Every possibility is out there. It's an infinite amount of things that could happen. Mm-hmm. And your poor little brain is running through each of them.
Yeah, nothing's going to happen for a week. You don't know who you're going to play. You don't know how to game plan yet because you really don't know who's going to.
Who would you rather play?
I would rather play the Thunder because if you want to beat the champs, you got to beat the champs. That's just the way.
It's the man, not the champs.
Yeah.
So you're trying to be Ric Flair. That's a made up fucking sport, and that's how come he knew he was going to win and when he was going to lose. So don't get caught up in that. 2, this is like a dream season for you, and I want to know something, and I want you. Because I know you're involved in the dark arts. I've seen it. I know that you believe very much in it. But did you make a deal that the Knicks could win this? And for that, you gave them my health. Is that what you did with this run?
Earl.
Run, I would no.
It's just the way that you're saying that.
Yeah, it's the stuttering on it.
You know what? I'd rather you didn't even answer that question.
Don't answer because you know what? The strongest would have been a definitive no, but you couldn't give it a.
Why would I? Why would I? You know, hey.
How could you?
Now,
That's sus.
there was a thing that Chris and I were looking at, and they were showing the front row from '99.
Yeah, the last time. Yeah.
Yeah, the last time that they went to the championship. It's better than the front row now. You had Woody Allen, irreplaceable, and John Kennedy, irreplaceable.
Yeah.
What you have now is Chalamet. You still had Spike and Stiller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
But they also, and I think this looks bad, the old Knicks. I don't like the old Knicks being there. I feel like the old Knicks should be up in a suite drinking,
Yes.
but they shouldn't make this about themselves.
absolutely.
Especially when they're all fucking losers. Other than Clyde.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's-
Ewing was like in the fucking 16th row, and they just cut to him, and he just looked sad. And then they put him out onto the court.
Yeah, I think Ewing sat out one finals, and then the infamous missed finger roll in one playoff where
What?
they got. He tried to do a finger roll instead of going for the dunk, and that would have taken him to the finals, and he blew that. But he's more associated for the playoff failures than he is for the successes.
Like Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
Same as Aaron Judge.
You're right. History
But-
repeats itself.
I think it's funny, and I've said this for many, many years. This is not a Yankees town. It's not a Giants town. We've all been here when they won championships. People enjoyed it. People cheered.
Yes.
This town is fucking insane right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, this town needs an enema.
The post game celebration, that was the most insane. People were climbing on top of that pavilion that says like it's really high, and they were climbing up to the top of that thing and going.
Well, that's why you got the cops out there. You got the cops trying to stop you guys. Because here's the thing. That should have been the first celebration this year.
Yes.
All the other celebrations
Yes.
are fucking stupid.
They're weird.
You could celebrate your conference championship
Yes.
and then the world championship. You don't fucking go crazy for game 2.
It's a weird. It's weird and it's jinxy, but it hasn't been the case this time. But
I'll tell you this.
I don't like that.
I never expected my health to be offered to what I could only imagine the devil. So Earl could get the championship he so desired.
Earl's a Baphomet worshiper, from what I can tell.
I don't even know what that is, Chris. What is it?
He's a
bassinet?
Sumerian-
Kitty.
Baphomet, Sumerian god, you sacrifice children to for I don't know, weather. But in his
And
case,
I'm the child?
And then he's the child. You're
Yeah,
saying Ron
and
is the
that's-
sweet child who's being sacrificed.
Oh, sweet child named Ron.
Oh.
He gave me stage 4 cancer so he could get a championship. Earl,
hate
you
this song.
goddamn son of a bitch. Why were you doing it?
These are the songs Earl writes.
These are the songs that Earl writes. I'm just covering it. That's it. I'll tell you something I'm sick of right now. I'm tired of anyone talking about the fucking Kevin Hart roast and
No, we're
throwing
done.
each other under the bus
No, we're
and
done.
deciding who is the bad person and who is the good person. No one is blaming Netflix at all.
Thank you.
Should you still be doing roasts, you fucking sensitive fucking pricks? You know what I mean? Is there a reason to do a roast, especially for this gigantic money?
No, not if this is the aftermath. If the aftermath is bigger than the show itself.
It's been a month since this goddamn roast. Who gives a shit?
But the comics are attacking each other. And the
know.
comics are saying somebody went too far. The people who say there is no too far in comedy.
They're like, you know what? I'm going to attack you because you said that something's too far. And nothing's too far. And you're going too far by saying something has gone too far. That's what you sound
Also,
like.
how could it be personal when you have a team of writers?
Thank you. And a
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, Ron. That's what I've been saying, man.
And they also do a rehearsal before the fucking roast. What are you shocked about? Is the post roast just a chance to get more people to go to roast to see how bad it was?
Right.
Actually, now you're talking. Is this a Netflix psyop to get more streams, get more clicks? And it's
Now,
not
now
out of the
Chris
realm
is
of possibility.
leaning in. Wait
Yeah.
a second.
I am convinced of the last thing that I just heard is everything.
Whatever you just said makes me realize we need to peel back another layer on this conspiracy.
But do you think that changing your mind is a sign of intelligence?
Yeah, I do think that if you are somebody who's hard-headed, won't move on your opinion of something, it usually means a less intelligent person. I do think that is true.
And Chris is always ready to change up. One fucking TikTok drop.
Yes.
And guess who isn't ready to change up? Earl.
No. You can't move that guy.
Stuck in my ways.
That's not good, Earl. Your ways have given you zero success. Zero success. You're sitting in a suit that's 26 years old. Okay? No girl, no home, no car, no phone, no pool, no pets. Why are you stuck in your ways?
Not even.
And then you're going to sell my health instead of your own?
To ball.
Doesn't even seem fucking legal.
Why didn't you put something of your own up for bargain?
Yes.
Because he's got nothing.
Right.
He's got nothing the devil wants.
You ever have a touch to lose, man?
Oh, sweet child named Ron.
I can't believe you sang that to the devil, Earl.
You're messed up, dude.
Look, here's the thing. When I was in college, I belonged to this, I guess it was a fraternity. Anyway, we were called the Skull and Bones. And all we tried to do was come up with ways that we could trick people into believing stuff so they would do our bidding.
Right.
And it's not as hard as you think. If I wanted to move a jury, I'd only need a bag of donuts. And I'll get a fucking murder conviction within 32 minutes. Another donut?
Yes, please. Famished.
I'll tell you this of like a kind of brainwashing, and this is, we've talked about this before, like the idea that you could be wealthy is enough for people to defend the rich, even if like they would never be that. So I saw a video, more specifically a stitch, right? So originally somebody was taking a video of somebody's, I'm going to guess, lakeside house. And when I say house, I mean a sprawling fucking mansion, boats out front. You know what I mean? Like clearly many, many, many millions of dollars house, right? And what they had written over it was like, you think this guy played it safe and just worked a 9 to 5 to achieve like getting a house like this? And then someone stitched it like, that guy's never worked a day in his life. You're looking at generational wealth. Like you're pushing the concept that somebody could work just a little bit harder and then have a house like that. It's made up. He's like, this person is probably like a fucking Rockefeller great grandchild. Like, what are you talking about? That's crazy.
Well, look, I mean, my mom was a DuPont, so I'm very, very familiar with generational wealth. And I'll tell you one thing that does, a lot of people make fun of it, but it's a great way of having a lot of money and a lot of nice things and being able to travel anytime you want to.
Yeah.
And if you have an argument with anyone, you can crush them easily with them not even knowing that it's you.
With your money.
But also, I had gotten a text, and I do want to say that I said something wrong. I was not in the Skull and Bones.
Oh.
I was in the Hull and Hones.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
Hull and Hones.
don't be confused by what I said.
I won't.
That's it. It's fine.
Were you
And
more
all else
Hull
is
or
said,
Hones?
I really am not allowed to talk about it because it's one of those things that, you don't talk about. And I made a very small mistake by saying, and I just want to say to Mark Harmon, I got it. I fucking already just fixed it. So stop texting me. Not that he's in Skull and Bones,
No.
but very well connected.
Sure. That
Very
makes sense.
well. I would say generational wealth as well.
Oh, that's nice. It's a good thing.
I like when you're it's so much money that you're a teenager and you could have a stupid fucking nickname and people, you know what I mean? You could be called Bootsy or something and you could come in and, you're overweight and you're still confident. You're still
Yes.
fucking buying tailored clothes and no one's making fun of you.
Yeah. You have everything. Everything's set for you. It doesn't matter that you're not a success. You don't need to be.
Well, you are a success
Right.
of birth.
You had a very successful birth choice.
I remember when I was covering the Murdaugh case down in Low Country, all of the family had nicknames. From the youngest son to the father, everyone in the family. It's like, so they'd say their full name and then the nickname, like Richard Buster Murdaugh. Like, what? It's not like Buster could be a name, but all you rich assholes, we're all corrupt and pieces of garbage. You're just giving each other nicknames because you're so rich. You get away with it. You run the Low Country, do whatever you
But
want to those people.
That's the thing. Who'd even want to live in the Low Country?
I have no idea. It's just
Why
this one
not?
family that was able to control the entire town. So let's stay here because we control everything.
There was I worked down there as a cop for a while.
Really?
And there was a boat accident victim and came up on shore. And I was looking at it and I go like this. This was no accident. It was murder. Which
Nailed it.
I killed 2 birds. Well, the next day
Yeah.
I was suspended.
Oh, no.
No. See?
And then run out of the Low Country and had to live the rest of the summer in the High Country.
Is it nicer than Low Country or is...
Way nicer.
The view's nice.
But that's what you got to remember in this world. Be born rich.
Yes. Did you not figure that out? Well,
I
you
didn't.
already messed up then.
Yeah.
So don't bother trying. You already lost.
Guess I'll just stay in this apartment then.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, somebody wrote this to me when I did the Bootsy thing. Ivana Trump's college boyfriend was named Bingo Goobleman.
Stop.
How do you get away with a name like Bingo?
That's ridiculous.
And he was a cokehead, of course.
Sure.
I fucking
Bingo
hate
is.
anybody that's not a fucking coke guy if they're fucking born rich.
That's just like a waste.
It is a waste.
I think
And-
at the very least you could be doing coke 24/7 if you're going to just be born wealthy.
If I was born wealthy like that, I would come to my grandmother's birthday party and end up diving into the pool with all my clothes on and then falling asleep on a lawn chair in front of everybody.
I also
That's just bingo.
I like also when you're a bingo type that you get to have kind of like a pet project or like a thing that you would do like that's your either creative
You
dream
have a failed business. You can.
or a failed business, and it doesn't have to be successful because your family's just going to keep pumping money into that thing to keep you
It's a
busy
startup.
doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your dad's friends are going to give you money so that they can stay
Yeah.
in with your dad. They
Oh,
can
yeah,
be
yeah,
near
yeah.
some of that DuPont cheese.
Like how like Buster Bluth was into like maps and topography. Like why?
Why not?
Yeah, because he
You
can.
got the time.
It's a lost art. You got to keep it alive, you know?
Like we
That
don't
wa-
need any more maps.
That was actually based off. That joke was based off this documentary called Rich Kids, and in the documentary, the only ones that came off looking okay were the Trump kids.
Oh,
Like
really?
Ivanka looked like, no, I want to work. All the rest of them were like, what's work? And then one of I think the kid who was making it goes back to his dad, and his dad said, he's saying to his dad, like, what kind of you think I should do? And his dad was like, well, you could collect maps.
Was that the Johnson boy?
It's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know which one, but yeah, the Johnson family was very much involved in it. And I think Bingo was in that. Who, by the way, was like a great kid, like a fucking fun guy.
You could collect maps. That's a thing to do with your life. Why not?
Could you imagine you bringing friends home and they're like, what's your dad doing? He's in his map room right now. He just got a map from the 1500s.
There's a Kraken on it.
It's his passion, okay?
He loves sea creatures.
When is Don Jr.'s wedding? We've had a lot of talk about it.
It happened, dog. It happened.
It happened?
Yeah. It happened, I think, last weekend.
In the Bahamas. His father couldn't make it.
Yeah, of course.
But they said they really wanted to do it in the White House. And his dad said no. And then I don't think anybody wanted to do it at Mar-a-Lago. I mean, that would just...
No, depressing.
That would look like every Saturday at a Mar-a-Lago.
Right.
Exactly. It looked low rent.
Unless you get those furries back.
But I think like it was so exclusive, you could only get there by like seaplane.
Perfect. I have one of those.
And he married, I believe, the daughter of Epstein's accountant. So that's cool.
Small world, isn't it?
It's weird, right?
Funny that those two would even meet.
Hold on. Fucking Trump was hanging out with Jackson Dart instead of going to the goddamn wedding.
There's a lot of people happy and not happy with Jackson Dart.
It's all over the place.
Here's the only thing I want to say to Jackson Dart. Wait, bro. Establish yourself. You fucking do all this weird shit and you're cosplaying. You're not that guy. You didn't even make sense when you're up there.
See, there's the issue. He feels he's established already. That's a problem for a second-year quarterback.
It's great that he believes himself, but he was, I think he was at the Pro Bowl dressed in some kind of a fucking, him and his buddy were dressed like in some kind of napkin fucking jackets or whatever. He looked like a fucking idiot. And he was like, I get it for $5,000.
Cool, dude. That's awesome.
He doesn't, and then he won't get out of bounds.
No, he refuses.
And he's wearing the Luke Skywalker scar.
What the
He
hell?
looked like a fucking moron.
He may be a moron. That might be the thing. Just
But
from all the
I like
concussions.
the kid. He has talent. I
does.
get it. He came from Utah. Then he went to Ole Miss. Why isn't he going to be MAGA? I get it. But did Tom Brady ever let himself get caught up in that shit? Tom Brady was fucking MAGA.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
The only thing they ever got caught up in that sense was there was a MAGA hat, I think, in his locker. Or it might have been a locker
Right.
next to him, and that's literally it. There's nothing else.
Right.
But he was football first is the point. You know what I mean? No matter what he was doing, he was
He was
football
brand.
first. Yeah.
You know? The brand. I mean, Earl's not even a Giants fan anymore.
No.
Yeah, after that, he's dead to me. Jackson Dart's dead to me.
Well, what about the coach? He's MAGA.
Dead to me, too. Dead.
What about the minority owner?
Dead.
He's been on Epstein's fucking list.
He used Epstein as a matchmaker. Tish, I believe it is. He was
Yeah.
like all up in Epstein's emails.
He was like, how do you meet girls?
Literally. That's literally it. It's no exaggeration.
Epstein just wrote back, I throw a fucking potato sack over their head and take them to an island.
Do you guys miss the version of Chris Stanley when he was combing the Epstein files and staying up all night reading them?
I'm just mad that nothing came out of it, as always.
Yeah,
Yep.
And then the Charlie Kirk murders. Nothing
Nothing.
came out of it.
nothing well.
Nothing. Nor will it ever.
No. And that tells you nothing will come of anything. And it sets a certain negative precedent. Anytime you want to go, oh my God, this is a breaking news story. This seems important. This is earth shattering. This is game changing. No, it isn't. It just isn't. And now we know that. Now we know that. Year after year, we get deeper into that.
Feels good, you know?
Earl, you back to the Jets?
Reluctantly, yes, I'm back to the Jets because the Giants just, all of this stuff. I'm like Jackson Dart, you haven't won a significant football game yet. You got to, as you said, you got to establish yourself, win some games, make the playoffs, show that this team is on an upswing. Then you can do all this other craziness.
Then you can be as crazy as you want to be.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
My favorite kind of quarterback, don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kenny Stabler is my fucking all-time favorite quarterback, and for nothing he did on the field.
Just pure vibes?
But you just see him, and he's chatting up the other fucking cheerleaders, which you never see anybody doing. He's got a cigarette coming out of his mouth.
I love
He's like,
that.
after the show, we're all going out to the moon tower.
That's just a fella right there.
That's a guy you can get behind. I hate a guy who talks about leadership.
Baker's kind of like that. Baker seems like he don't give a fuck, but he plays hard.
Baker plays real hard, but he needs next year to show none of this has been a fluke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one amazing
I know he loves it in Tampa because it's small market, and they're happy to see him around town. And he went through a lot of shit in Cleveland that he didn't deserve, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But sure. I don't know if that team's on a winning fucking march right now.
I'm going to tell you right now, Todd Bowles is out after this season, no matter what.
He should have been out after fucking last season.
100%. I'm not.
Half of these fucking coaches are out after next season. There's no sense of even predicting.
Was this last season where all the coaches got fired? Was that like more than usual though?
Maybe by a coach or two, but that's
okay.
it.
Yeah.
But it's pretty typical. Like there's always kind of a bloodbath.
They come and go like a karma chameleon.
Can I bring up another athlete? Switching sports though. Have you guys seen, I'm just going to ask you this. Have you seen any Bryce Harper videos recently? People talking about a Bryce Harper video?
I've seen him strike out 9 times in a row and then hit a home run. Been watching some games. Bryce Harper, he looks like the all-time baseball player.
Yeah. He definitely does. This video got a little bit of attention over the last few days. So this is, I believe, maybe just like an Instagram live or one of those things where they're talking, they're going about their business and they're answering questions. And he's doing his nightly routine and he begins to brush his teeth. I did send it to you guys. I'm just going to leave it where it is. I'd like for you guys to watch and just give me your pure reaction. Chris, you have this at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
On the possibility. Toothbrush, toothpaste.
Toothpaste straight to the mouth.
Straight to the mouth.
Then he brushes from there.
So I had first seen, have you guys seen Bryce Harper brushing his teeth? I've never seen something so disgusting. And yet, I still wasn't prepared. I had imagined, what's he going to get all messy? He's going to be all foamed up. It's all in his beard. To see this man, I've never in my life, I've brushed my teeth around a few people before. I've never seen another human being do this. Takes the cap off the toothpaste, puts the toothpaste tube in his mouth, and squirts it into his mouth, then takes dry toothbrush and starts brushing. Have you ever seen another person do this?
Let me say when this does make sense. You wake up at a strange house. You wake up in the morning, you feel like shit. You don't have a toothbrush there. You weren't planning on staying.
Okay.
You know, you were drunk. You're going to squirt some toothpaste into your mouth and then use your finger to move it around a little bit. That's an
Gosh.
emergency situation.
I've never seen toothpaste tube put to mouth though. Like it goes in the mouth. It's not even
He
like
bites it
he's
off.
covered.
He bites
Yeah.
off the piece of toothpaste.
And then he's actually has the nozzle in his mouth as he's squeezing. I was so shocked by this, and I'm thinking he couldn't have come up with it himself. I mean, we learn our hygiene habits from our family. Like, did his parents teach him this is how you brush your teeth, or did no one teach him and he had to come up with this himself?
When Bryce Harper was about 10 years old, they took him off the grid. And he was raised only to be a baseball player. And it was pointed at him, you will be the first draft, or your whole life will be you will go number one in the draft. Your parents need this, everybody needs it. Mm-hmm. And he's playing travel teams for years. He dropped out of his high school, got a GED, and went into junior college so he could play in a wooden bat league because he had only played in aluminum bats.
Whoa.
This is how planned out. Everyone around
Holy
him.
shit.
I mean, everyone around him was basically treating him like he was Jim Carrey. And he was the focus of existence. So maybe he never learned from somebody. You could go
yes.
straight to brush.
Yes. And by the way, that's what everyone in the society does. You know what I mean? Like this is the standard, is that we take it and we squeeze it onto the toothbrush. And nobody's doing what you're doing. But he didn't have someone there to support him because he was just a little baseball machine and no one cared to teach him anything else.
He's
This is
never
actually
flossed.
sadder than I realized.
Yeah, it is kind of sad.
It's
But
sad.
there's a thing from him when he was like 16 years old, and he's in some home run contest in Tampa at the Dome. And with the aluminum bat, he hit the back of the dome. No one's ever done it before or since. And he was a teenager when that happened.
What the hell?
And you know, when they did that, the World Baseball Extravaganza, he and Aaron Judge fucking hung on each other because they both had the same weird life, the weird expectations on them
Right.
since they were like a little kid.
And they probably get each other so deeply because of that.
Yeah. It's probably like when Earl met the devil. He finally
Right.
met somebody that was as ruthless as him. and was
Finally,
willing
someone who gets you.
to sell his friend's health
Do you
for
feel
a
like
championship.
that's maybe like that would be frowned upon by your former churches now that you're doing deals with the devil? You
You
feel like they
worship
would be-
Beelzebub.
I'll tell you this, it's an empty championship in my opinion.
Agreed.
And why doesn't God step in?
You'd think, right?
Yeah.
How
He
would
has
I
the
think,
power.
Chris? How would I know how this whole thing works? It's
If-
literally a mystery.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
But if you take like, all right, there's Baal and Baphomet and devil worshippers, and apparently the devil gives them deals on sacrifices and certain things. You'd think it'd go the other way around. You know what I mean? The opposite would be true.
You think God takes bribes too?
Well, you know, gifts.
I don't like what you're saying, dude. I don't like this is blasphemy.
I apologize.
I don't even think he would take GIFs.
I have some funny ones to send though.
I saw a thing with a guy the other day, and I guess he's some right-wing politician. I don't know who he is. But he was talking about big churches and why aren't they doing stuff with that building during the week? They could be doing concerts, comedy shows, blah, 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 and making some money, and then they wouldn't have to fucking beg from their parishioners. And I always thought, why doesn't all the churches use a different night? So you wouldn't need 7 churches. Everybody gets their day in that building.
That would be great. We'd really be taking up less space. Great for, the rent. For sure.
Saving more souls.
Yes.
Yes.
You're like, oh, yeah, we're the Tuesday church. That's who we are.
Earl hasn't been to church in how many years, Earl?
6.
And you won't try another church?
No, I really haven't. It hasn't really crossed my mind even trying another church.
What if what happened
I thought you
was
were a Christian.
when the pandemic hit, Earl said my church closed down, but then it clearly he could things opened up very shortly after, at least for social distancing church services like that happened. Do you feel that it shook his faith that he's like, why would you create a global pandemic? And then that was
Maybe
really
it
what
did.
stuck with him.
Maybe it did, because remember, he wouldn't even go on the air with us.
Yeah. And he said
No,
he
for
was
months.
going through some really hard times.
Right.
So
He was scamming Pete those loans. That's what he was doing the entire time.
I hope not, Earl.
yeah.
That money was for the people.
He needs it for the
church.
devil.
Please, Earl, no.
Well, I really don't want to see you doing deals with the devil anymore. It makes me
Earl, let me ask you
I
this.
don't want to save you.
How many fingers would you give up for the Knicks to win the championship this year?
Love this question.
I would give up 2 fingers on my right hand.
Whoa.
Why
You
the
didn't even
right?
specify.
Weaker hand. I do, and
Oh, you're left-handed?
That's
Yes.
not a sacrifice then.
yeah, but you still need 2 hands for
Which fingers?
pinky
Thumb.
and middle and ring finger.
You're giving up the thumb, bro. For a championship,
Yeah.
we're going to take the thumb.
Yeah, but, okay,
And
thumb.
then what would you do? Would you wear a glove the rest of your life?
I would just say, yeah, I made that sacrifice for the Knicks and win this championship. I
Oh,
wouldn't-
so then you'd get it to get people to buy you free drinks later because you're like,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm the reason. See
Oh,
this
this thumb
missing
guy
thumb?
again.
You're like,
Now, Earl, would you give up a nut?
Considering that I don't really use it, I would give up on that.
good.
Since you don't use it, would you give
yeah.
up both nuts?
I don't know about both, but definitely.
Why?
What do you need one for then? What's the point? Just give up both. I'd rather you give up both nuts than a thumb.
True.
I want to become a eunuch for the Knicks.
You're a eunuch anyway, and the Knicks everyone's shit. Now, if I gave up both, if there's something I wanted that I had to give balls
Yeah.
up for, could I get prosthetic balls in the sack afterwards or no?
No.
Oh,
We're taking the sack as well. You're not walking around with it. You thought you were just going to have the empty sack?
yeah.
Sack's gone.
No.
Now,
it's going to
Earl.
be like
Yeah.
a dog fix.
Would you give up the tip of your dick or the tip of your tongue?
What'd you get so upset about, Earl?
That just kind of I don't know how that got.
Again, you're not using either one of them.
Pick which one, tip of dick or tip of tongue.
Tip of dick.
Dude, that looks so crazy.
God,
Just straight
I think
shaft
it's
to the
smart.
head.
When he squirmed like that, I thought it was the tip of dick that did it, but it was the tip of tongue.
Earl, Knicks to win the championship, would you go down on a bum?
To completion.
Yes, I would. That's how hungry I am for this damn championship.
Oh,
like
he's
you're hungry
hungry,
for
all right.
All right. Anyone willing to suck one bum cock is going to go more. Give me the number.
How many?
10.
And you wouldn't do it for 11?
That's where every
seems
man has a
crazy.
line, Ron. And it's
That's
the
a head train,
11th
dudes.
homeless penis that he... In a row, Earl?
Yeah. Same time. Train.
Bukkake.
Chris in New Jersey.
Ronnie,
Hi, Chris.
one time I went to church in Philly. Solomon Burke was doing the mass. What if we had
I love it.
like a Black Rock Coalition church, like Vernon Reed and Corey Glover in the stained glass? That would get him back on board in a minute.
Well, first of all, I would have went anywhere that Solomon Burke was singing. Was he in the throne?
Yeah, he was. It was an amazing scene. It was a Pentecostal church in Northeast Philly, and I didn't even know this. I just heard he was appearing there. They were ordaining his sister. So, like, they got the whole bathtub up on the altar. I'm the only white guy there. And then they dunk her, and then they go into the whole, tongues, like speaking in tongues.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy cow, this is unreal. But
Yeah, first time you see speaking in tongues, it really freaks you out.
Oh, it's intense. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it was crazy though. But glad I got to see the king.
He's fucking unbelievable. And I think maybe out of everyone I've ever met in my life, Solomon Burke has to be on a short list for the most thrilling. He was just so fucking great.
So cool.
He was so fucking fun. He's so big. And then he was like, we got to get you back home, baby. We got to get you back to Philly. We miss you there so much. He was just so fucking cute. And then we were talking about cheesesteaks, and he told me he had one the night before, and he goes, I ate it in the car. I just didn't even bother going home with it.
I love it.
And I go, I've done it. I fucking have done it. I'm like, let me eat it right here while it's hot. That's a great story, though. Seeing Solomon Burke in a church. There's a story about him. He was down, he was old school, right? And they would take these performers down south. And this is like even pre-Motown, right? These guys would be in a bus going through the South when you didn't know when you were going to find any fucking restaurant that would feed you, any hotel that would bring you in. And Solomon always was an undertaker. He had owned different fucking places. And before he left to get on the bus, he would take a bag. He would make sandwiches and just put it on the bus with him. And then he would sell people sandwiches. Smart. The hungrier they got.
Smart.
It's smart, but it doesn't seem very Christian.
No, that's true.
I love the guy. The Rolling Stones covered him early in their career. And there was some concert they did later on in their life that they brought Solomon Burke out when they did the song. I'm trying to think of what song it was. Everybody. What is it, Earl?
Everybody needs somebody to love.
Somebody to Love. Blues Brothers did this song too. Big hit for Solomon Burke, big hit for the Stones, big hit for the Blues Brothers. So Solomon Burke comes out with this big fucking king robe on his back, right? Mm-hmm. And Solomon is probably 500 pounds, maybe? I don't know. I don't know where we're going to weigh him. And he takes that robe off and he throws it over Mick's shoulders, and Mick's knees buckle from the weight of his robe.
Oh my God.
And he almost goes down.
That's incredible.
It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Chris, we should
weight of his robe.
His robe alone was too much for Mick to carry. God knows what his jock would have done to him. But Chris, sometime when we do a best of, or maybe on a Friday, I want to play that Solomon Burke.
Done.
I fucking love that man. I think we worked it out off the air that I was going to go down and stay at his house some weekend.
Oh.
Hey, Chris in Jersey.
Chris?
Chrissy.
Mike in Virginia.
Hey, good afternoon. My question
Hey.
is for Gail.
Do you think, much like Bryce Harper, you were raised from a young child to be Ron Bennington's partner? You're hanging out with him. You're hanging out with Fez Whatley, another killer, surrounded by comedians your whole life, and now look where you are, next to the big man.
Carl LeBeau.
True. Yeah. I mean, look, I don't know if I knew that it was intentional, but I think it absolutely is that way. And I'm sure other people have that experience too if you grow up in the environment of, if your parent is the type of parent who includes you in their life and in their career, it changes you, right? Like it's going to have an influence on you.
That's an interesting thing because I never was even sure what my dad did.
Right.
Like, I know he went into a factory. I know he came out. One time they had like a family day at a factory, and there was these big extruders, and they would just be putting plastic out. It would be, you would just see like they'd make a big airbag out of plastic, and then they would pop it, and it would happen again. And they would show us how an extruder worked. And then, like, years later, I'm like, hey, you still making those plastic bags? And he's like, what are you fucking talking about? I go, that machine that you have that makes the plastic. He goes, that was just to show you how a machine works. I go, how was I supposed to guess that?
You weren't explaining it. But I do think it matters the way you're included. I was always sitting in with you in Fez. I was always backstage with you when you were doing stand-up. So I do think that it's if you're the type of person who circles your kids into your life, that it can be like that.
Well, it's got to at least seem like an open possibility for you.
Yeah, that's very true. Although I don't think it all seemed very like natural to me, because that's, you know what I mean? So, it just seems like that's what life was. So,
but if I had a hardware store or a fruit stand, you would have ended up working there.
Of course, yeah. Farmers teach their kids how to farm. It's very common.
I'm becoming more and more obsessed with farming.
It's fascinating.
I find it just be unbelievable.
It's crazy.
And there isn't any farmers who say, hey, man, you should be farming. It's fucking great.
No. They're not really trying to spread the gospel on it. And most people who do it go, it's fucking hard. And
you know, when you see like we had this cold Memorial Day, that's going to fuck up the corn in some way. It's going to, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that can go wrong.
Yeah, it's crazy too. Or like, a hailstorm that happens while the fruit is too young, and then that bruises, and then they can't sell it. It's like really crazy stuff. A cold snap, all those different things. Or like, and then forget it. It's like things like any infestation, or like there's more of this type of insect. Man, I saw a video somewhere in what do they call it, like Western Australia, where they're having a mice infestation, and this farmer is driving kind of like on his property, and you're just seeing millions of mice like scattering everywhere. And I was like, I've never seen anything that looks like that in my life. It was really intense.
A horde.
Like
I'd be ordering a napalm drop.
Like,
how do you live with all those mice?
But also, people are like farmers and different people like pushing to poison, wolf populations or different predator populations, things like that will cause you then to have things like mice infestation. So they're like, this is like a cause and effect. But I've never seen anything like that.
I'm going to blame the wolf.
Should have been less crazy. Yeah.
Why don't you eat dog food?
Put dog food out for wolves. They'd love it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Here's our buddy Ezra.
What's up, buddies?
Hey, Ezra.
Hey.
Okay, you all did an interview with a 70s rocker. And Gail, I'm going to need your help because I've been trying to figure out who this rocker was. But he came to the studio, started working with his son, and his son was going out on tour with him for the first time. So he asked you, Gail, if you ever felt like a burden to your father, or did you ever feel like you were in the way of his career? And you gave one of the most beautiful responses I've ever heard a daughter say about her father, which made it to be one of my favorite Bennington memories. And without hesitation, you said, absolutely not at all, because he took you everywhere. He treated you like a buddy. He treated you like a friend, and there was at no point did he ever make you feel like you were a burden to him. Do you remember who that rapper was?
I'm wondering, is he talking about Robin Zander?
I know Robin Zander was working with his son, but I don't remember him saying that. His son's so fucking talented.
Yeah.
By the way, so's his daughter.
Yeah. That was like the first one that came to mind.
Me too.
But I don't know who else it could be. Robin Zander of Cheap Trick is who we're talking about. But I'm not sure.
Maybe it's Robin Zander.
It could be.
It might be.
I'm trying to
Robin
think
Zander.
if there was someone else we had in. Father, son, both musicians. And I feel like it's got to be them. It's got to be.
I know I've met plenty of like sons, second generation people, but rarely with the dad at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like, I remember we did both have them both, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's going to be my guess. I think it's going to be, we're talking about Robin Zander of Cheap Trick.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's the bottom
one
of
talented family.
Mm-hmm. Super.
All right, here's a weird deal. This is Rockstars on Tour Summer 2026.
Okay.
Mike Love of the Beach Boys, 85 years old. Bob Dylan, 85 years old. Paul Simon, 84 years old. John Anderson of Yes, 81 years old. Eric Clapton, 81 years old. Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees, 81 years old. Rod Stewart, 81 years old. John Fogerty, 80 years old. Bruce Springsteen, 76 years old. Lou Gramm, 76 years old. These are people doing major tours this summer.
Right.
Rick Springfield, 76 years old. Steven Van Zandt, 75 years old. Michael McDonald, 74 years old. Robin Zander, 73 years old. Elvis Costello, 71. Brian Seltzer, 67. Joan Jett, 67.
That's crazy.
Now, when I was younger, you wouldn't seen the older guys touring. Like
Right.
Sinatra would go out.
Yeah.
Right.
He was treated like he was the oldest man in the world when he was like 65.
The oldest man in the world.
Elvis died when I think he was 40 or 41, and everyone was like, finally. Look who it is, Hard Rock Johnny. Oh, I wanted to talk basketball with Ezra too, because he's freaked out right now of this run. So, well, I want to talk to him next week then when we get closer.
Okay.
But he's way more raw than Earl is. Johnny, what's up?
I am calling to just say thank you to Earl for finally deciding to not be a Giants fan. I know that it took Jackson Dart being introducing the president, but I'm just happy as can be that he's no longer a Giants fan. Now, I know that he left the Jets, whose owner was actually appointed by the president to be a ambassador, and he was a fan of that team for a long time, but I guess maybe that's why he left the Jets. I don't
Johnny,
know. But I'm just
take a
happy
breath.
he's no longer a Giant.
Johnny, take a breath. Relax. I can hear how stressed you are with this.
I am
Okay?
very stressed.
You got the MAGA team? Let's MAGA all the way. Okay? Tish should take everybody down to the old, you know what I mean, down to the Caribbean. Have a trip on the island.
Ooh.
But get behind him. Get behind him. And get behind this taking down Mandami thing, too. It's got to happen.
I'll
right.
draw a line there. I am a Giant
No,
fan.
you can't draw a line. You're in, you're out. You can't do both. All right? You're making sure that we stop this abortion pill. And I want to get the 10 Commandments in the schools. I want to do the whole thing, bro. But let's fucking have fun with it, okay? Let's fucking Wang Chung with it.
That's what's important.
Everybody's got a Wang Chung tonight.
I don't know why. I mean, it seems like we've done it enough. Maybe we can
agreed
find
to
some
it.
other chords.
Yeah, but we agreed to Wang Chung tonight.
But all night?
Yeah.
Every night.
Johnny gets fucking fired up over the Giants, though, doesn't he? He gets very defensive.
Oh my God, so much so.
Very
Johnny,
important to him.
Mostly with Earl, though.
what was that product that he was selling? I think it was at the Pro Bowl, and he was wearing the suit with the name all over it.
I don't remember. I just remember him in that stupid suit at the...
I sent a thing to you, and he yelled back, he's making money. He's making money. He's fucking dressed like he's an insurance guy in the fucking Midwest.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of learning to do, that kid.
Well, let's see if he makes it.
We're going to find out.
I think a lot of the players in the NFL who are on other teams probably be a little more lenient towards him since he introduced their president, but we'll see what happens because the NFL is certainly a league that's pretty favorable on that side.
I know one thing's in the NFL, the black guys don't feel free to speak out. One did, and everybody fucking came down on him.
Yeah, poor dog pile on poor Pool Carter got dog piled on for no reason.
Dog piled. Disrespectful, he was told. All right, Johnny. It's going to be a big year for the Giants. I feel it. Peace.
Oh, yeah.
Earl, I got to teach you to stick up for yourself. You just can't sit there and take it.
He refuses.
All right?
It's really
Johnny's not your boss anymore.
Do you still think of him as your boss, Earl? Is that where it is?
Yeah, I still think that way at times. And I'm like, and even, because he brought me in, and I'm just kind of like...
He gave you life.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
He could take it
He
away.
breathed, yeah. He breathed life into you. Woody Johnson is a piece of shit too, Earl. Nothing even to do with any of that.
I really wanted to sell the team. I mean, please sell the team.
Also,
Can I tell you? You wanted Dolan to sell the Knicks, and now look. You got
Yeah,
the team
that's
of your
true.
life.
The sphere was the best thing that happened to the Knicks because then he was able to just focus on that and let the basketball guys.
No. Let me tell you something. Not only did he put this team together, he didn't go up and take the fucking trophy. He said, "This is for the fellas."
Yeah,
classy.
Yeah, him and Leon Rose decided to not.
Well, Leon Rose, who brought him in?
Dolan brought him in. Yeah, this
Everything they do is sitting next to each other. They're fucking connected at the hip.
Dolan apparently told him to fire Tibbs. And look what happened. Look what happened in
Life.
one season. Life.
He breathed life into that team. The way
Like
Johnny. Why don't you do this, Earl? Respect Johnny and go back to the Giants. Will you do it? Will you swallow your pride and 10 pounds of shit and go back to the Giants?
Make this town special again.
Get that dookie down.
10 pounds of shit. Yeah, the
You don't have
pride.
to take it literally.
Earl,
I got to, you know what?
Can I just tell you something, Earl? Radio doesn't go slow. Okay? It's for people who are ready to follow the bit and attack it.
Here are your two choices. Never or yum, yum, gimme some. Those are your two options.
Yum, yum, gimme some.
Back to the Giants. Congratulations.
Yeah, okay.
Earl.
Wow. Why? Didn't take much convincing, but there you go.
You gotta get a Scatterboo jersey now.
Earl's in the pocket.
Mm-hmm. He always is.
All right. We got to take a break here, kids. Bennington.
Faction Talk 103. It's the Bennington Show. Faction Talk 103. It's the Bennington Show.
Back and up on demand on Sirius XM. You can listen to the new audio documentary hosted by Ron Bennington. It's Passing: How Comics Earn Their Seat at the Legendary Comedy Cellar Table. It's got Colin Quinn, Joe List, Anthony DeVito, Nick DiPaolo, Ian Fidance, Lisa Traeger, Lenny Marcus. It's so great. Check it out. It's on demand on the Sirius XM app.
So a lot of fun. I got a lot of great feedback on it. A lot of other comics are saying, can they be in the next one? I don't know if there's going to be a next one. You know, you never can tell with Chris. He's always got some Costa Rican trip going on. He's he's heading down there with Massey and Marjorie Taylor Greene. They're both in fucking Costa Rica right now.
Nice. You meet up?
It's an anti-APAC session, I guess.
Here's the thing, Chris. You're in the perfect place to join the CIA as an asset because Costa Rica is now Cuba in the 50s.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
And you know what? You know what's a good reason to, or what makes you qualified to be an asset? There's plenty of dirt they can use on you. So, like, I am a good asset for the CIA.
I am a sucker for a film where the CIA guy seems like he's nice. He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Fun.
You know what I mean? He's got a straw hat on. He shows up everywhere that the fucking hero is.
Yep.
Sometimes he saves them. Sometimes he tries to kill him. It's always a good movie, though.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It's that tradecraft stuff. I love that.
Gail, I know you were out hanging with Lisa Traeger last night.
I was with Lisa Traeger last night at the Bell House because she did this heated rivalry-themed comedy show that these two girls started doing the show. I think like now there are like maybe 15 cities in the U.S. and they're popping up at each one and doing it. So Lisa, of course, reached out to me and said, like, I feel like you need to come. I need you there with me. And it was really funny because, like, obviously she didn't know what she was getting into either. She's, like, obsessed with the show. We talk about it 24/7. But it ended up being so much fun when we got there. I was like, oh, this is why people go to Comic-Con. It was like walking in and being like, oh, these are our people. It was so cute and so fun. And Lisa killed it. She just did, like, the most hilarious, was like 20-minute, like, PowerPoint presentation of the depths of her obsession, starting with, like, you know, that she set the precedent for already being a fangirl and her, like, journey through that and how obsessive she gets. And it was so funny. People were rolling. They absolutely loved her. It was so much fun.
I remember the first time she talked about her obsession. So was a boy band. I don't know which one of those.
Backstreet, I think is
Okay,
her.
so she's a
Those are her guys.
Backstreet girl, right?
Yeah.
And they were going to be on Total Request Live.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's rushing home. She's running home from school. And she was locked out of her house. And she punched the window out on the door and let herself in. And when I heard that, I'm like, first of all, forget who would do it. Who would admit it for the fucking Backstreet Boys?
That is so funny. And I feel like it's that energy that she's carried now into adulthood. And like, that's the funniest thing about her is that like hanging out with her, she's like, comes off like the most chill person, like whatever, like, you know, I
Right.
flow with it. She's so dead ass serious about everything she's into, everything she does. She's like that with her career. She works super fucking hard, but then it's very funny because like she also feels chill, right? Like she's fun to hang out with. She's a very relaxed person, but she's actually so intense and so funny, man. She's
The
so
marijuana
funny.
helps, I think. With the
I'm
chill.
sure it does. Yeah. That's medicine right there.
Sometimes she says she stops smoking weed, and then the next time I see her, she's like, "No."
Nah, she's in it. But I had so much fun hanging out with her and then rolling up to the Bell House with her. Like, I was like her bad girl. It was fun.
I like a theme show too. For a while, comedy got carried away with it, but the right amount of it works.
Here's what I was feeling about this. And you know that I've for a million years have talked to you about this, about like the kind of like 5 Obstructions, that documentary, that there is something really strange that when you put parameters on the thing, that you have to do something within these parameters, it actually creates this insane burst of creativity. And you saw it because, like, you know, all the comics and performers who are on it all did very different things. You know what I mean? Like, you would think, oh, what is everyone going to stand up and just, like, talk about the show? Literally no one did that. You know what I mean? Nobody was just talking about the show. It was, like, all these different facets. It was super creative and funny and all very different. There was an improv troupe, which I thought it was very funny that the audience, like, you know, the hosts, there's 2 hosts who like were telling everybody who was going to be on the show, and they're like, we've got an improv group, and you heard everyone go really quiet with the claps.
Yeah.
She goes, I know you don't trust us, but I think you will have fun with them. You know what's funny though about an improv troupe is I feel like the lack of honesty about it. That I'm like, well, what this is sketch. And maybe you guys didn't write out every single line that everybody's going to say, but I see when it's time to reset the scene, we've got 2 people ready and they're in the same scene and they're not feeling each other out. Like, I feel like we're mostly sketch here with some maybe improved lines.
It was improv once.
Yeah.
Right.
And now it's sketch because
Now
works.
it's sketch. And I actually feel like you might have people a little bit more comfortable if you just said, we're a sketch comedy troupe, and that's what you're going to see. I feel like that's where you get a lot of confusion, is like the improv thing already has people questioning. But
Well, I think a Second City was always half improv, half
Right.
sketch.
Right.
But yeah, the weird thing, you think it all stinks, but then the people who've taken over TV over the past 20 years all come out of those fucking things.
Right.
All of
Oh,
them
yeah,
have
yeah.
paid for fucking improv lessons.
Absolutely. And so many actors, too. I think that at the very least, that it teaches a fearlessness. And so therefore, it's not that it's a good art form, but it's a good maybe tool for a performer to learn.
Sure.
But maybe not. We don't maybe all need to see it. You know what I mean? Like-
Exactly, like most people's practice.
And
We
like-
shouldn't be. We
Right.
shouldn't watch you do calisthenics and run laps.
Right, exactly. And that, I think, it probably is a really important tool, but it's almost like, you know, all those little actor games and the zip zap zopping, like, we don't need to see that. Like, I think that's great that you guys do it. But maybe it's a little bit like you've walked in on someone masturbating. A little bit. A little bit.
Which is great.
Right.
It's fun.
Sure, as long as you know that that's what's happening.
No,
We'll
I
be
never wanna
masturbating
know.
for
I
you
want that to
on
be
this
the
stage for a
surprise.
little while. And I hope you enjoy.
If you know it, you come in. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had already started. I'll come back.
Give me a word. Give me a word to masturbate about. Anyone.
Crowd work me.
Earl can masturbate with only 3 fingers and not the tip of his dick.
And no balls, I think, too.
I need it.
I think one was gone.
I'm very surprised about his choice. Losing tip of the dick.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm never surprised. Never surprised. By the way, have any of you guys seen the Marty Short documentary yet?
Not yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. So, nicest person ever. You're not surprised
Of course,
with that.
yeah.
Looks like, when I'm watching a lot of the home movies and stuff, it's a bit much. You know what I mean? I like to
Right.
chill a little bit, too.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what I thought about Marty Short. I love the guy. He really makes me laugh. But I've never enjoyed any of his major characters. Not one.
Oh, that's interesting.
I hate the fat critic, the
Right.
fat interviewer. I fucking
Jimmy
hate him. I hate that. Oh, excuse me, sir. My hair's up in the air.
That's
I hate
really
that
weird.
fucking guy. What's his other big one? Am I missing one? What is it, Earl?
Jackie Rogers Jr.
Ugh.
was a running bit.
Despise it. Where he looks like he's fucking falling apart.
Yeah.
And I love Marty Short.
Right.
Love him.
But it's funny that like Glick, for example, is his ability to know what is like annoying or what could be repulsive about that person and then leaning into it. Like you wouldn't actually want to spend any time in the same room as Glick.
But I think that you're going to, if you hang out with Marty, at a certain point, you're going to feel like you're with Glick. And you're like, I'm done laughing for a while, dude. I don't need you to sell fucking everything that's going on here. Like Robin Williams had the same buzz. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, great. But now we're deep into the night. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're people still.
Do you feel
and
like
Grimley was always bizarre. Like that was truly something
Grimley
that
is
was
the
just I
pointy
don't-
hair. Yeah.
how'd
Yeah,
that
the
pop?
pointy hair one I never got.
No, weird one. Do you
I
only
must say. It's not even based on something a human would do.
are you also including TV and movie characters? You're just saying like recurring kind of sketch
No,
characters.
his recurring
Right.
SCTV characters.
Right.
They're just not my favorites.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause I know-
Clifford is much better than Jiminy Glick or Ed Grimley.
But
I mean, at least
Clifford is
I've watched his- I
also
loved it as a
on
kid.
purpose incredibly irritating. That's the whole point. I mean, I think only Ned Niederlander is someone I would want to spend any time with. I mean, maybe from Father the Bride, the gay.
Oh, God.
Frank Egelhofer.
That is actually his name, I think, Chris.
Yeah.
He has actually said this, that during this thing, he goes, 98% of what I've done has failed. Of the projects I've been in, movies, TV shows, he was in Mulaney's TV show, right?
Oh yeah.
Mulaney's TV show was going to be kind of a new Seinfeld for people. And only one character fucking worked on the show, and that was Seaton. And I had never seen Seaton Smith in that. I've never seen him do anything before it. I'd never seen him do anything after. And I watched it. I didn't know him yet. I didn't even know he was a stand-up. I'm like, this fucking guy is amazing. But so Mulaney said that he was looking at the ratings and he'd come over to Marty and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. This looks like it's not going to last. And Marty says to him, oh, John, everything fails. And then we just go on and find the next thing. We just keep doing it over and over and over. but he never thinks this stuff is going to succeed, because for him it doesn't.
Right.
That's
God,
wild.
that's so interesting, right?
What was the one where he had the astronaut in his body, stuck in his body?
Inner space?
Inner space.
Yeah.
He said the thing tested amazing. Everything's gone, we got it. And this thing came back and nobody liked it.
Except for
Nobody
one
liked
little girl. I don't know why, but when I saw that movie as a kid, I was just like, this is the best movie I've ever seen. Like, I was obsessed.
I liked it. I liked fucking the Captain Ron. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all these things didn't work.
Yeah.
So who are these test audiences that are just losing their shit for it? That's the
People
real weird disconnect.
Maybe you're excited to be part of the test audience.
Maybe.
I know I have been.
Like, I kind of feel like that would... Okay. Like, think about this, Chris. What do you love to say about your Broadway experience?
Oh, I went there opening night.
No, but you say you did it in what?
Oh, in
The
previews.
Mormon. Yeah, you saw it in previews. Like, I feel like there is something where you're like, if you know you're part of a test audience, you feel like you're in on the ground floor of something. And I feel like in a weird way, you're like, I feel like I'm on the post-production team. You know what I mean? Like, I'm part of this thing.
You're part of the team.
Yeah.
There used to be a thing in New York. They would call you in. You'd be walking past CBS, and they would ask you, do you want to come in and see some pilots and judge them? And it was always fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you had time, you would do it. They would give you 2 clickers, a red one and a red button and a green button. If you're enjoying, you're just hitting the green button. If you're not enjoying, you're hitting the red button. And then you fill out a couple things, and they give you a nice pen. But the whole thing was, I'm going to see a show.
Oh, my God. I would
That
love
maybe we'll go up there. And you would go up in Black Rock. You go up like 17, 18 floors in Black Rock, a place you'd never been before. But that's how much money they had in TV. They would just make 17 fucking pilots and maybe put 2 on.
Right. God.
You know, that's how little they knew about making TV and how well it worked.
That's actually nuts. I remember I was a test audience for Shallow Hal, and I loved it. I haven't seen it since, but as I filled out my little card, it was just 5, 5, 5, 5. I love it. This movie's fantastic.
I saw it. I thought it was funny, and it is not aged well, as they
No,
say.
it hasn't.
Wade's Race.
Wade is Race.
And I can't believe as the founder and CEO of Wade is Race that you gave 555 to Shallow Hal, which, by the way, I
was a
did see
younger
in
man.
theaters. I did see that in theaters, and I
Yeah.
enjoyed it at the time.
And by the way, congratulations. The premiere issue of Wade is Race has come out as a magazine. And I found it to be fascinating. I was fucking crazy about it.
Who doesn't love a magazine?
Yeah, well, you
I
know,
love them.
you're going to have some fun. You're going to enjoy yourself with a good magazine.
Though most are quarterlies these days, which is a shame. But you
And
know,
they're
the audience
huge.
isn't there. Yeah, they're huge.
They're huge, and they're expensive, but it is like you've just bought like a book. So you're like, I think this is worth it. This is
is on
something.
my coffee
okay?
table.
Yeah, this is substantial.
Here's Steve in Florida.
Hey, Ron. Hope you're doing well. I met you way back when I interned at WDIZ, and you guys were doing live remotes, and you were coming over from Tampa. Anyways, when you guys are simulcast, syndicated. Martin Short, I'm about to watch this documentary. I'm wondering if it's worth it. I'm sure it's going to be good, but, you know, his humor always to me just seemed like silly, and Inner Space was just silly, and it's like childish. I never got into him like a Steve Martin or a Pryor or Carlin or Hicks, you know?
Well, you know, he isn't like those people. First of all, he's sketch
Yeah.
across the board. He's had a fantastic career. He loves show business, does great show business. You know, here's who I always thought should be together, Martin Short and David Spade. Because they both have a show business thing.
Yes,
but
that's
one's
true.
positive and the other one's really
Right.
negative. But I think you're going to enjoy it. First of all, he has a lake house in Canada that's just fantastic on a beautiful lake. And all he does is bring in his show business friends and their families to spend with his family. And it's, it's really fucking, just Tom Hanks is there. And,
Oh, wow.
it's just fucking Steven Spielberg is hanging around with the family. It's great.
Does Kurt Russell show up since they were co-starred in Captain Ron?
Kurt Russell and Goldie show up.
Oh,
and
that's
they're all
awesome.
great friends.
Also, do they call this lake house a cottage? Because I've come to find out that that's what they do in Canada. Like, that's what you call your vacation house, no matter what it is.
I think you're right. I think they did
Yeah.
Refer to it as a cottage.
Found that
But it's
out.
just great. It's rustic enough. It's not like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
It's a little above camping and a little less than a fucking hotel.
Mm-hmm.
But I caught so yes, I highly recommend it. Even though I've made the case, it's not a documentary when the person's acting with you.
In on it.
But I will, when his wife gets sick, Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Because
I
he and his
already
wife were the people that everybody in Hollywood thought were the perfect couple.
Right.
Everybody in Canada
Truly
thought
in-
were the perfect
yes,
couple.
truly in love, crazy about each other. Yeah, I
Um,
mean, just knowing what I know about their relationship, I know I'm going to be bawling during that.
Mike in New York.
I loved him when he played Clifford, the little boy, with Charles Grodin. That was my
Charles
favorite.
Grodin's amazing.
I mean, look, obviously, Clifford has to be the thing, but Charles Grodin's performance in Clifford is so funny, is so ridiculous, to the point that I would say, like, maybe once a month, me and my husband quote Clifford, and it's for a Charles Grodin line, and it's him being like, "Can you just be a normal boy? Can you be a normal boy?" And then Clifford is like doing this weird head movement, like trying to imagine what it would be like to be a normal boy and putting a face on, and it kills us.
That clip makes the documentary, Gail. You'll be happy to know that.
Thank God.
Charles Grodin, by the way, great in everything. Doesn't even fucking have to be a great movie. He's great in it. I saw another documentary that was so weird, and it's called Mr. Chow. It's about the guy who did the restaurants, the high-end restaurants. And it's like this really, like, he's in Swingin', England, when that makes sense. He's in Beverly Hills when there's still the old guard, coming out. And then he's in New York during the disco era where the Stones would go before they went to Studio 54. Basquiat would be there, Julian Schnabel. Like, whatever this guy touched. But here's the weird thing about it, because they were making a big deal about just how he was in the zeitgeist all the time. What they didn't bring up is the food is the best fucking Chinese food I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, it's really
And
good.
the place is so fun. Like, it's the only, like, high-end thing that's also fun. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, you're in a place, you're overpaying, and but people are laughing, people are singing, people are fucking around, people are talking with other tables. It's really one of the great fucking restaurants of all time.
I also loved the experience of going there because it doesn't feel or look like any other restaurant in New York City. So, like, you feel like you could only be there, and it's so I can't explain it, but New York restaurants, most of them, have a very specific feel and size and style, and it's like something about that big room and the weird high ceilings. And it's also very old school, so it the white tablecloths and all that kind of stuff. But it just is like, even just walking in there, I just was like, you just feel different. It's like, oh, this is like an experience. This is a thing.
It's the only high-end family-style place I've ever been to. And you really want to go with a big table.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You don't want to just go with as a couple. You want to
Right.
show up there with at least 8 because you're going to be laughing your
Right.
ass off and
That's
having
fun.
fun and drinking too much. And the food fucking crushes.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's
I remember when
really
you
good.
brought me there. It was, I think, maybe the Christmas party, and I had just watched Basquiat, and the restaurant's in the movie, and then I'm walking in like, holy shit!
Yeah.
Like, it was mind blowing.
Zero change from the movie.
Yep. Looks
Everything's
the same.
exactly the
Yes,
same.
yes. So it was like, oh, I'm in the movie. It's such a fun restaurant.
Yeah, it's really great. It's on 57th Street. It's so old school that it's almost forgotten about a little bit. I think L.A. still pays a little more attention to their Mr. Chow's, but I can't recommend it enough. I think it's just a great night out. I really do.
Yeah, it's so fun.
And now I'm like, I want to get in and have those fucking noodles. They make the noodles right in front of you. Takes a while.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. Earl, did you ever go with us?
No, I did not, unfortunately.
Oh, you
You
wouldn't
won't
eat it.
eat. Yeah, you don't like
Yeah.
Chinese food.
He says he's never had strawberry jelly.
Okay.
What?
Look, I haven't had a ton of it, but I've had it.
What do you mean you haven't had a ton of it?
The amount of jelly I've eaten, you'd be shocked at how little it is.
I'm already shocked. No one's ever made that statement.
Yeah, it's just a strange statement because, like, I don't think I would be, but okay.
Like barely ever eaten any jelly. I don't know why.
You're saying that you. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Guess what we're ending with? Oh, sweet child named Ron.
Earl.
Earl called the devil, made a hex on me. Now stage 4 cancer.
Earl, why'd you do that?
Why? Because he wants his team to win. He's dedicated to his Bockers.
I'm concerned though that was worth it to you.
A Bocker's win is worth it to you, Earl.
Here's the new Bocker song that's out now, and I'm pretty impressed with it. Wait a minute, hold on. This guy's doing this in his bedroom in his robe.
Next! Let's go! Next! Let's go! Next! If you think you can run up on the Knicks, think again, it's New
Mark
York!
Revelay.
Huh? Think again, it's New York! Woo! Don't be running up, baby, New York! If you think you can run up on the Knicks, think again, it's New York! It's New York! It's New York! It's New York! Let's go Knicks! Let's go Knicks! Come on! Let's go Knicks! New York! Let's go Knicks! Let's go Knicks! Let's go Knicks! If you think you can run up on the Knicks, think again, it's New York!
That's Mark Revelay, and I love him. I think.
What's
he's
the
a
deal?
genius. It's so funny because we were just talking about improv, but he does a lot of improvisational music. Is kind of his thing.
Earl, where are you on this?
It definitely is a rim rocker. It'll get the place going.
A rim rocker, he calls it.
Dog, that means something else.
I'll give you a rim rocker.
Woo!
I don't think he could handle it.
Now with the one ball and headless dick and 7 fingers left.
I think that's exactly why he needs it.
That dude though that did the new Knicks anthem, he got huge during the pandemic. He would just do live streams of him DJing and then improv.
That's how I got so obsessed with him. I love him so much.
Well,
They
I
also
like
call him
anybody
Luke
performing in a robe.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
you know there's dick swinging.
Oh yeah, you know there is.
All right, so they said this is the clean version.
He's usually very blue with his lyrics. Not all, but oftentimes he is.
with his rim rockers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got to get into him now.
You've got to. I'm gonna send you a bunch of songs of his that I hope you like them.
He's a
When
vibe.
I first saw him, I thought it was Johnny Depp.
I could see that.
Oh yeah, he's got a hell of a look to him, a Depp look.
Yeah.
They say Johnny Depp is going to be invited back to the Pirates franchise and make a bunch of money and be uncanceled.
Congratulations.
Was he canceled for the trial? Right, that was like his actual cancel. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the law, made its decision. Is that really? I mean, that's the cancellation, right? The law making its.
What are you talking about? The law?
I'm saying
Johnny
like
Law?
the Johnny, like going to court was like the cancellation was just whatever they decided, the jury. So
No, that's not how it works. It's whether people thinking you could still bring money into stuff.
Oh, good point.
None of the cancellations are actually law. I guess Harvey Weinstein's would be the only one where they put you in jail. But most of the time, it's just how the corporations act towards the public, and that's it. I hope somebody cancels Earl for what he's done to me.
They should.
They should.
Selling my health for a championship.
That's
oh,